In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to take out your ECU. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to open the bonnet. The ECU is actually located just under the windscreen wiper arms themselves. So it's a bit of a funny and odd design, and it has its own problem because there's usually a lot of water that goes down there. So as you can see in the video, I'm just removing the rubber that seals the engine compartment from the actual window wiper. Then it's just about removing the end caps on the end of the wiper arms themselves. They come off pretty easily with just a flat blade screwdriver. So it's all easy stuff. Now the nuts that are on the window wiper motors are 30mm, and it really helps if you manage to soak this in some WD-40 because they tend to seize up as you understand they're exposed to the elements, and it tends to rust solid and not really move. So use your 30mm socket and just undo it. Take your time because sometimes these seasons can break, so be careful. Okay, so once the nuts are off, it's a matter of just trying to get the wiper arm off themselves. Like I said, I didn't get enough time to actually soak these, so they gave me a bit more of a fight and I had to do a bit more work with them. But they will come off if you soak them with the WD-40, and they'll pull off pretty easy, like you see there. Same thing with the second wiper; it will loosen up pretty easy. You might have to give it a knock with a rubber hammer, but nothing too major. Okay, so with your plastic removal tool, you ease up the plastic mold that covers the actual bulkhead. It's not difficult, but just take your time and make sure that these are released from the clips between the windscreen and the plastic mold in itself. Now these can be quite fragile, probably because they're exposed to the elements, the heat and the cooling can make these quite fragile. So just take your time. I would advise not to use a screwdriver because a screwdriver will just crack your screen and it's an additional expense that's not needed. So just take your time and ease it up, and make sure you don't flex this too much because, like I say, this will just crack and split in the middle, and it's an additional expense you don't really need. So like I say, just take your time and maneuver it slowly, and when you feel you've got a gap to pull it out from, just pull it out. Because I was removing a major electrical component, I decided to remove both terminals from the battery. Some people say live only or neutral, but I just like to be super careful, and I just removed both terminals so I didn't cause any problems at all. There's absolutely no chance. Once you're in there, it's just about getting a flat blade screwdriver and pushing out the connectors that actually hold it in. So yeah, that's what you've got to do. Now this is a very good time to actually inspect the connectors to make sure they're not corroded or been, suffered any water ingress, because this is what can cause a lot of electrical code. So just take your time with these clips also that you don't break them, but this is a perfect time to actually assess what's going on inside there to make sure there is no water getting in there and the connections are as they're meant to be. Now removal of the ECU is pretty easy. Just get a good grip with your hand and just wiggle it out, as you can see I'm doing here. Then it's the last little drag, and that's how easy it is. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.